Imagine this, a world where the impossible has happened, where the unthinkable is now reality. The mighty Indus River, a giant serpent of water that has coiled through Pakistan for thousands of years, is gone. Its ancient currents, which once shaped civilizations and carried the hopes of millions, have vanished. For the first time in recorded history, its great, muddy heart is laid bare to the sun. The year is 2025. The riverbed, once hidden beneath restless waters, is now exposed to the relentless heat. A colossal engineering project has diverted its flow, leaving behind a vast empty channel. Machines stand silent, their work complete, as if in awe of what they have revealed. The air, once thick with the scent of water, now carries only ancient dust. Each gust stirs up memories of a river that once was, and the ghosts of its past. Standing on the edge, you look down into a world no human has seen for millennia. The ground below is a time capsule sealed away for ages, now cracked open. The decision to drain the Indus was not made lightly. The river is a lifeline, a god, a mother to millions. Its waters have fed crops, quenched thirst, and inspired legends for generations. But the promise of discovery was too great to ignore. Legends spoke of lost cities and treasures buried beneath the silt. The chance to unlock secrets older than memory itself was irresistible. As the last water receded, a strange, alien landscape was revealed. Deep gullies, towering sandbars, and rocky outcrops. The riverbed became a labyrinth of forgotten worlds. The silence was unnerving. The constant roar of the Indus was replaced by an eerie quiet. Even the birds seemed to hold their breath as if mourning the river's absence. The first teams of explorers, kitted out like astronauts, descended into the abyss. Their boots crunched on ground that had not felt human touch in thousands of years. Their mission, to map, to document, and to uncover the secrets the Indus had guarded for ages. Every artifact, every layer of silt was a clue to a forgotten story. Every step was a step into the unknown. Solid ground one moment, quicksand the next. The riverbed was treacherous, shifting beneath their feet as if resisting their intrusion. They faced collapsing mud cliffs, toxic minerals, and the overwhelming scale of the task. The dangers were real, but so was the sense of purpose. But fear was overshadowed by a sense of adventure. The thrill of discovery, the hope of rewriting history, pushed them forward. They were pioneers not in space, but deep in the heart of our own planet's history. Each day brought new mysteries, new wonders, and new questions. The greatest expedition of our time had just begun. The world held its breath, waiting to see what would be revealed. The river for the first time was ready to give up its dead. Bones, relics, and stories long buried began to surface, whispering of lives once lived. And the world was watching. From every corner of the globe, eyes turned to the empty river, waiting for the secrets of the Indus to finally come to light. The Indus River is more than just water. It's the lifeblood of a region, the cradle of civilization, and a force that has shaped the destiny of millions. Its story is woven into the very fabric of South Asia, touching every life along its banks. For millennia, its seasonal floods fed fields, its powerful currents carried trade and travelers, and its waters sustained entire communities. The river's presence shaped empires, inspiring rulers and builders to settle and thrive along its fertile banks. The Indus Valley civilization flourished here, building remarkable cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, centers of innovation, culture, and trade. The river is sacred, revered in ancient texts and hymns, a symbol of abundance and renewal. Its waters are woven into countless myths and legends, passed down through generations as stories of creation and survival. Draining it was a cultural shock, a deep wound for millions who saw the river as part of their identity, their past, and their future. Scientifically, the Indus is a time capsule, preserving the secrets of ancient worlds beneath its silt and sand. Each layer of silt holds pollen, bones, and artifacts, a record of changing worlds, lost species, and vanished cultures. The engineering feat to drain it was massive: colossal dams, diversion channels, and years of planning and sacrifice. The environmental cost was high, leaving behind barren land and broken ecosystems. But the lure of discovery was irresistible, drawing scientists and archaeologists from around the world. Scientists raced against time, promising to restore the river's flow once its ancient secrets were revealed to the world. The stakes were enormous, nothing less than the history of humanity itself, waiting to be uncovered and understood. The Indus, once a river of life, had become a river of secrets, holding mysteries that could change our understanding of the past. And now, for the first time in millennia, those secrets were exposed, waiting to be told. Deep in the empty channel, explorers made their first major discovery, an outline of a lost city hidden for centuries beneath layers of silt and time. The silence of the riverbed was broken by the excitement of a find that would change everything. Not gold, but walls, domes, and streets. Evidence of a civilization buried beneath the river. Each stone, each fragment hinted at a story long forgotten, waiting to be pieced together. They named it Nadi Shahar, the river city, a name that echoed the ancient flow and mystery of the Indus itself. Using delicate tools and steady hands, they uncovered a settlement older and more complex than anyone imagined, revealing layers of history built atop one another. The buildings were made of dark, polished riverstone, the streets narrow and winding, built to withstand floods that once threatened to erase them. Ingenious engineering hinted at a people who understood the river's power. There were no records of this city, no mention in any known text, no legends passed down, as if it had been deliberately erased from memory. Its architecture was unique, its culture mysterious, with symbols and carvings never seen before, challenging everything we thought we knew. Why build here, in the river's path? What knowledge did they possess to thrive where others would fear to settle? The questions grew with every discovery. Ground-penetrating radar revealed Nadi Shahar was vast, stretching for miles beneath the earth, its true size only beginning to be understood. Uncovering it all would take decades, but the initial findings were enough to rewrite history and ignite imaginations around the world. The Indus had hidden an entire civilization within its heart, keeping its secrets safe until now. The adventure was just beginning, with every sunrise promising new revelations and deeper mysteries. The world watched as the river's greatest secret emerged from the mud, drawing crowds and cameras from every corner of the globe, and the questions only multiplied as each answer led to new mysteries, waiting to be unearthed from the mud and memory of the Indus. As Nadi Shahar was excavated, the teams found artifacts that brought its people to life. Pottery of deep blue clay, decorated with carvings of river creatures, revealed a culture that revered the water. In sealed chambers they found tools, bone hooks, reed nets, obsidian spearheads, and miniature boat models, evidence of master navigators. Jewelry made from river stones and distant seashells hinted at far-reaching trade. Children's toys, a clay cart, a carved river dolphin, closed the gap of millennia. Most enigmatic were the seals, new symbols, new stories, scenes of people steering boats and making offerings to river deities. This was a new script, a new set of beliefs. If deciphered, these seals could unlock the secrets of a lost civilization. Each artifact was a thread, weaving together the story of a people who lived and dreamed by the river. The past was no longer silent. It was speaking at last. The riverbed hid more than human history. It was a graveyard of giants. Paleontologists unearthed the bones of Indricotherium, a colossal hornless rhinoceros, and the skull of a monstrous prehistoric crocodile, the River King. These fossils painted a vivid picture of a world teeming with ancient beasts. In a cave they found bones of a previously unknown early primate, perhaps a distant ancestor. The Indus was not just the cradle of civilization, but a cradle of life itself. The river's secrets reached back millions of years. Each discovery deepened our understanding of the land's ancient past. The story of the Indus was older and richer than anyone had dreamed. The most astonishing find was the Sunken temple, discovered upstream from the river city. A drone revealed its symmetrical shape beneath mud and stagnant water. As the water was pumped away, a massive white marble pyramid emerged, covered in intricate carvings of river gods and monsters. The temple was designed to be flooded. Channels led from a central basin, creating sacred waterfalls during rituals. Inside, thousands of inscribed stones formed a library of prayers or offerings. This was the spiritual heart of a lost culture, a monument to the river's power. The temple's unknown script matched the seals from Nadi Shahar. It was a place of awe, artistry, and deep faith. The people here didn't just use the river, they worshipped it. Their devotion was carved in stone, preserved by the water that once hid it. The discoveries told stories of resilience and ingenuity. Nadi Shahar may have been a refuge for exiles, its people mastering flood-proof architecture and river navigation. The Sunken temple spoke of faith and sacrifice, perhaps built to appease the river during catastrophic floods. The city's end was sudden. A superflood buried everything in a single violent event. The river that protected them became their tomb. Artifacts told personal stories: a trader's seashell, a child's toy boat, an artist's carved pottery. Each object was a whisper from the past, a glimpse into lost lives. The Indus had preserved not just history, but humanity. The drained Indus has rewritten history. Nadi Shahar and the Sunken temple reveal a civilization more diverse and complex than ever imagined. The new script offers hope of finally deciphering the Indus language, unlocking stories lost for millennia. These finds force us to rethink how ancient peoples lived with their environment, not conquering, but adapting. Their resilience offers lessons for our own time. The timeline is pushed back, the map redrawn, the story of civilization enriched. History is not finished. It's alive, waiting to be discovered in the mud of a riverbed. The age of discovery is far from over. The Indus has given us a new past to explore. And the world is listening. The river's secrets are now part of our shared story. The journey of understanding has only just begun. The mission ends. The Indus is restored to its course. There's sadness in leaving the lost world behind, but a sense of duty to the living river. As water returns, it covers the Sunken temple and river city, guarding their secrets once more. The artifacts inspire awe in museums. The data reshapes our understanding of history. The story of the river city becomes legend, igniting new passion for exploration. The Indus is now a river of time, a monument to civilizations and secrets. Those who live along its banks see it with new eyes, aware of the deep history flowing past. The adventure is over, but the journey into our past has just begun.